Son, that doesn't even look like you on there, does it? Huh. So today I woke up with a headache, and I want to try and do a variation of a drink that has taken my headaches away before. I don't have very many of them, but actually one that did work was beet, carrot, and apple, which actually tastes really good. But this one is one that tastes really good as well. You can even add ginger in it. I'll toy with that. We'll add a little ginger too. But in any case, I have a bunch of carrots that I peeled already. Check out the size of this thing. I peel them because you definitely want to peel them if you juice or even if you blend them. The skin on them is so, I guess, woody, maybe the opposite of herbaceous. So yeah, I guess it's just such a woody stem that oh no, wait, I guess it would be her. I don't know. It's just very I don't know. It's just very. That's what it reminds me of anyway. Like almost eating dirt. You don't want that. So right, Marky? A piece of celery. What is this? What is this? What is this? Yeah, I don't know if Marky feels good today. I'm gonna hang out with him for a bit and find out. Okay, so, and again, I always rinse these off with, if I don't make the time with vinegar and water, which will really balance it and essentially disinfect it, then I just put a little soap and water on here and do it that way. And I guess I'll actually put up my results. I had blood work done, and the doctor said it was good. Said I'm in perfect health with my blood pressure and weight and everything like that. My exercise routine and all. So, and my eating habit. Even the medical doctor said, hey, juicing and blending, that's good, bud. So, and I let him know I don't eat but maybe 1 or 2 bad meals throughout the week. Might have a Coke. Oh, I know some. Okay, I'll leave it. We'll do that. So in any case, I'm going to add in some, like 5 skinned carrots. And then, yeah, hang on, buddy boy. Yeah, hang on. Daddy's coming. Not a whole lot of ginger, just enough to give it a little flavor. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Dad. Just enough to give it some flavor. Right, Marky? And I think this will take the headache away. So, I was telling Mark when we started, whenever I have a headache, of course you can always resort to aspirin or whatever. It's, like Excedrin's really good. I have to avoid, well, unless it's a really bad one. I do have a bad one. I have to avoid Excedrin because the down cycle, man, it hits me hard. But I always start with natural medicine first, see if I could take it away. It may not work very quickly, but it should take it away. I drink water, so I just had a bunch of water. And in any case, I have celery. I have probably about 5 stalks of celery, 5 carrots peeled, and I have maybe equivalent of 2 inches of ginger. I have a little bit more in there. And then I've already diced up some apples, 2 apples. And I think this will probably make it feel better. I seriously have done this before where it takes it away almost instantly. But I don't know, this is a humdinger, so I might have to do a little aspirin today. We'll find out. Right, Marky? I'm making all these recipes for you, dude. Yeah, I put them on YouTube so we remember them. We'll be able to access them. You know that? Alright. Let's see what happens here. Carrots are really good to juice with. They give a fair amount of yield. Very healthy. Carrots are actually used as medicine for their original purpose for all kinds of ailments. It's not really for eyesight, like people say. I mean, you'd have to eat an inordinate amount every day to have a significant effect on your eyesight. But it can't hurt. Right, Mark? It can't hurt. There's nothing wrong with eating carrots. That's a very, very good source of vitamins. So. And the cool thing about veggies is you basically eat as much as you want. And it's fine with it. So again, I usually add apples. Apples are good for you. I don't eat more than 2 in a sitting for when I juice, because I just use them for sweetness. And usually you need some kind of sweetener in some of these drinks, because I mean that's the whole point. But also, more importantly, is to there's been a lot of not a lot. I'd say juicers are kind of an esoteric community anyway. But yeah, you know what that means, Marky? But there's been some not backlash, but criticism, and they go, "Oh, juicing this and that." Well, number one, I don't believe in fasting. And if you do anything like that, I say really the shorter the better. The whole reason why people are overweight and everything to begin with is because they have an unnatural diet. So why continue an unnatural diet through fasting? I just think it makes no sense, personally. So in all juicing is, they're kind of putting the cart before the horse. Juicing in itself hasn't really helped anybody, or blending. Raw foods have. I could juice Twinkies and it's not going to help me at all. So there's nothing magical about juicing other than incorporating it with raw foods in order to bring about an awesome mixture. I mean, look what I'm doing. I'm taking all these things. People in general just really don't enjoy eating veggies. Look what this does. A juice is just juicer is a converter. It converts. This is, instead of having to eat very moderate amounts of veggies at a time in order to digest them or ingest them, you're just doing it all in one thing. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it at all. If you don't like juicing, don't juice. If you don't, hell, if you want to live your life where you're out of shape, don't eat any kind of raw foods at all. Mm. You want to taste, buddy? So, the whole criticism against juicing or blending and stuff. Oh, it's a fad. It's this and that. I don't care. You know, they could say that all they want. For a guy like me, eating veggies is so boring. I like green beans and I like just a few other. Here you go. Num num num. Yeah, it's a little strong at first, but you like it. No? You like carrots, son? Is it the ginger? Is it that ginger? Mm. Doctor said you get to try whatever we have. So the whole criticism against juicing and stuff, that thing is still on. It's been going for 2 days straight. Wow. Got it, buddy? Oh, Goofy. You goofball, you know that? Alright, let's see. I'll do a live experiment here and see if this takes my headache away. I don't know if it will. I don't know, man. This is a bad headache. Certainly took the edge off. So in any case, but raw foods, I don't care if you eat them in their natural state, if you clean them, chop them, if you grind them, you know, puree them, if you blend them, if you juice them, or technically extract them, if you you know, anything. I mean, the raw foods are the key. And what I mean by raw is vegetables, fruits, seeds, and nuts. And I think a healthy balance of fruits, seeds, and nuts ought to be adhered to, because with nuts you can get, depending if you don't soak them, you can get too much acid in your system. If you eat too much fruit, you can have too much sugar in your system. It takes a lot, but you can. Veggies, as far as I know, you can just eat and eat and eat, and you don't need any moderation on them. Personally, I balance my diet with different meats. I don't eat a whole lot of red meat at all, mainly because of my father's line. There's a genetic predisposition towards heart disease, and I want to avoid that. My grandfather and his father both died very young, but my dad's in great health, but he doesn't eat a whole lot of red meat. So, but I have chicken and turkey and fish. I love salmon, tilapia, cod, any kind of fish really. Mahi. Yeah. And I even eat cooked veggies too. That's helped. Still lingering. I eat eggs, so I'm certainly not a raw food vegan. I think that it's a little too extreme of a lifestyle to maintain long term, at least for most people. You know, Dan McDonald has awesome information. I actually really enjoy reading a lot of stuff by raw food vegans. I think that they have a lot of awesome points. For me, it's not a lifestyle I would be interested in maintaining at all. right, bud? But that's me personally. I found this out. The reason I have a headache actually is because I did a workout yesterday, and I don't think I had consumed enough calories before I did it. Which actually now I really think about makes sense because I got through about maybe 2/3 of the workout and I was just done. And yeah, I lifted a little bit heavier weights than usual, but nothing, nothing to where I should have lost my energy like that. But I was done. I was depleted. And I went home and I was just so hungry. And so you really have to be careful about when you work out. You want to make sure you consume enough water, obviously. But have enough calories. This whole calorie counting stuff, maybe if you're an Olympian or you're a professional bodybuilder, but even then, I mean, you need to have a lot of calories. Just have the right kinds. I don't skimp on anything. I don't think, oh, I need to cut my portion. My whole goal is to stay full. That's it. As long as I'm eating healthy stuff, I can stay full all day long. I eat as much as I want of it. So, but then again, I'm a man. I don't know how women differ. But I'm not even particularly, like tall or huge or anything, and I can eat plenty. So, I don't think anyone really has to worry about it. What's that, Sonny boy? Yeah, let's unplug this sucker first. Just in case. Just in case. See, when you stop paying attention to details, that's when tricky stuff happens, huh? Well, so I wanted to kind of do a 10-15 minutes where I tested this out. And it did take the bite out of my headache. It's still there, but at least the sharpness is gone. So that's good. If you have a mild headache, I know these juices, if you add carrots in and apple, seems to work really well and take it away. All right, bud, let's go ahead and go. So I might be putting out a book soon and getting back into, I haven't had a lot of time, but I used to do sports writing. So I might get back into doing a little bit of writing. I might do a few articles on this kind of stuff. So, all right, bye.